Of course I am. Rockers of the world, welcome! I am Sakrona, and today we're just chilling out. I don't know why. I don't know how I got it muted. Oh, you know what? I know exactly how I muted it because I was changing some of the settings in OBS so that I could actually, you know, whenever people subscribe during on this particular screen, it would actually show the notification instead of just like an eighth of the actual GIF. It sounds better? You mean you can actually hear me? Anyways, today we're just gonna chill out. Just hang out. Because I did not feel like I was in the mood to actually play any video games, and I just kind of wanted to chill. Just hang out. Just, you know, chat, shoot. I was trying to say chat and shoot the crap. But anyways, how's everyone doing? Hello, Dusk, Meep, Lake, Rizuki, Mule, Mystic. How y'all doing? I'm in the car with Awhile and me right now. Oh, hey! Hey, Mew! How's it going? Talking indirectly. Okay, here's something I wanted to talk about. There's actually something I want to talk about over here. But before I do that, well, first off, to address your question, Rasuki, it's a video in the background that's playing. It's music. It's the background music. Oh, I'm glad that you had fun playing D&D. I've been trying to draw up some comps for Caramel. Oh, nice. I'm in the process of the game dev stuff. For your game, how's that going? One day I'll visit Sakona RL. I mean, you're the next state down. You could absolutely do that and drop my address. Just like, you know, message me before you do so I don't have just some random guy hanging out and I have to go, the hell are you? But anyways, I forgot what I was going to talk about. Gold dang it. I had something I wanted to talk about. Oh, right. It was the being loud bit. Okay, so how do you guys feel about people who are obnoxiously loud during their videos? I want you guys to be, let me clarify. I know I'm loud. I know I can be loud. When I'm talking obnoxiously loud, I mean, hey guys, this is how I'm going to talk for the entirety of the video. I don't have a volume knob. This is just how I talk. Those kind of people. We're annoying. Okay, thank you. I'm glad it's not just me. YouTubers for children, because I just saw like, I tried watching a couple videos of this guy. I don't even remember his name, but he's a Nintendo. He was playing Mario Kart, and it's just like that's his entire shtick. It's just he just shouts. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so, you know, I used to be like worried that that's kind of how I came across the people, but it's just like watching it, it's like, no, I'm definitely not like that at all. Thank the Lord. Oh my gosh, it's just obnoxious. It's like, my guy, it's okay to talk like a normal human being. You're not talking over a crowd. You have the editing software. You can edit your voice. You don't need to be shouting. Lanky Box makes me want to die. I don't even know who that is, but if he's anything like we just described, I hate to do it. Did you see what I posted? Are you talking about the Dark Tide? I did. Does the person's name start with D? I have no idea. Hold on a second. You know what? It's in my history. I could just look it up real quick. Let's go to YouTube. After this, I got something more fun to talk about. Don't worry. No, the other. Which one? Returning YouTuber for kids. Simple. Yep. You know, that's a great way of putting it. Hey, Cat, how's it going? In Cat server. Oh, yeah, the Yakuza. Oh, I'm actually kind of interested in that, which means I definitely have to beat Yakuza 0. Okay, the sad part is this is going to take me a little while, but you know what? Better idea. Hey Bradley, how's it going? No. The person's name does not start with a D. It's Chiz Plays, apparently is his name. Which is a shame because some of his videos seem like they'd be videos I'd enjoy to watch. If it weren't for the fact that the guy doesn't know how to just talk like a normal human being. Trying to buy some stuff for October, but the site wouldn't let me. Other than that, my throat still hurts. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that your throat still hurts. Okay, Bradley. I know you like to stir up trouble every single time you come here, but you don't need to just start pushing the Kit Kat button and the Mario is better than Luigi button every single time you come here. Gotta be allowed for that dopamine. I'd rather just be chill, man. So here's the thing. It's like cursing or like any sort of drug. Yeah, you can do it consistently, but it starts losing its any sort of enjoyment after a while. Like if I just shouted all the time, what would be the difference between me shouting in excitement or anger or anything like that versus me just talking? I hate that. I hate that so much. That way, when things actually, you know, when you actually, that it feels like none. It's like a monotone, but irritating as hell. It's monotone, but loud, and that's stupid. Like they're trying to make it exciting, but it's just like it's not. But Jason can't like juice, so it's feeling a bit better than yesterday. Well, I'm glad to hear that. It's just, and I was always self-conscious that was going to be my entire personality, was just being loud and obnoxious. I'm glad to know that I'm not that loud and obnoxious. I can be loud, I can be obnoxious, but it's not my entire personality. Thank heavens. That makes me feel better about myself. Pat myself on the back. Surprised that Lava hasn't gone a stroke and lost his voice from all that yelling he does. Who now? Huh? What? What are you drinking? It is Coke. It's the Oreo Coke mixed with Screwball, aka peanut butter whiskey. It is delicious. It tastes like chocolate and peanut butter. It tastes like a Reese's cup. Honestly, what it tastes like whenever I mix the Cocoa Bomb and the whiskey, but with like half the alcohol content, which means I can have more of these. It's a treat that I can enjoy more of. If I didn't run out of Screwball. Yeah, my RL friend showed me the new Majima game, and geez, my body's ready. Cat turned into Reggie from Nintendo. My body is ready. Real quick, have you ever heard of the show Who's Smarter Than the Fifth Grader? Yes, I do. Sounds tasty. It's very tasty. Like I said, Billy, you being a connoisseur of drinks, I highly recommend you, first off, just try Screwball by itself if you haven't. I'm sure you have, but if you haven't, highly recommend you try it out and then mix it with this. It's really good. Sacrona would kill me in a fight. Who would win a fight, Sacrona or Mr. Coconut? I say Sacrona. Not me, not a flash forward to me power bombing Mr. Coconut through a table. Sounds like a stomachache to me. It's actually really good. It's more of a stomachache if you use the Cocoa Bomb. But this is like, again, the Coke Zero, the Oreo Coke, is a really good substitute. I love the 60-year-old Yakuza man. The 60-year-old Yakuza man. Is that Kiryu Yakuza? I did do Taekwondo. And literally, you want to know what stopped me from getting my black belt? I'll give you guys have all of you have one guess to guess why I never got my black belt. Being big. Yes, that's why. By the way, tomorrow I'll be competing in Mario Kart tournament in my city. Hopefully I win, but I probably won't win because I'll probably be racing with tryhards. Hey, that's how you get better, is to play with tryhards. You're an alcoholic. Yes. because I started swaying too much towards the end of my freaking whatchamacalls, towards the end of my last test. Started drinking so much that I started doing drunken fist instead. No, so the real reason why I didn't, it's because I was poor and couldn't afford the funds for it. That's literally the reason why I never got my black belt. I kept training up until I was about 8, actually right before I moved to where I live now. It was literally just because I was broke, and my family, it was literally because it was like right after I think it was like right after my dad and my mom were getting separated. No, it wasn't even that. It was after my dad had been fired from Boeing and he was still looking for a job. So at that point it was like, well, really can't afford to take Taekwondo classes to get that black belt, which really sucks, because you know how hard it is to say, I wish I could just say I'm a black belt in Taekwondo, because then at least I have some, something I can say to myself. No, I have to be specific. I have to go, I'm a brown belt black stripe, which doesn't sound nearly as intimidating. Technically, I am a black belt. I just don't have I have the skills of a black belt. I just have the money for it. I have the skills, not the money. Now I have the money, but I'm so freaking... I'd have to retrain myself. I never got past white belt. I think that's like saying I'm 3rd in infantry in the army. I used to do cry from April of 2018 to April 20, but then I decided to not do it anymore because it was boring, because I got a busy life. Jeez, excuse me. Sorry, had to exercise the demon out of me to say life, because I don't have one of those. I could have gone to the military if it weren't for health issues. Which health issues? Sorry, I wasn't laughing at the health issues. I was laughing at the nice burp and the holy frick, that burp. Tasty. I stopped at yellow belt. You know what upsets me most? I probably could have gone my black belt before my dad lost his job, if it weren't for the fact that the first year that I took Taekwondo, I literally made every excuse to never go to Taekwondo. Because I was a little kid and I didn't want to go do Taekwondo. I was like, this is stupid. And so I always was like, I'm sick. Literally, if I hadn't done that and just went through all of it, I would have been a black belt. I'm just gonna tell everyone from now on I'm a black belt. I don't care if I don't own a black belt. I was there. If I had the money. That burp, you're gonna wake up your entire neighborhood. It's only 7:28. They're all still awake. I'm gonna wake up the next galaxy. You've heard of the shot around the world. Now I give you the burp all around the world. Why don't you go back and get it? Because I'm too late. Because I barely got enough time to do the other things in my life that I want to do. You know, spend time with you guys, edit videos, play guitar. Now my new obsession that I'm gonna start, which I'm about to talk about, but haven't gone there yet. Work, exercise. It's a lot of stuff I'm going through. If it ever became the fact that, you know what would be great is if YouTube became a full-time job, I would make a video of me going back and actually working on getting my black belt, my official black belt. That would be cool. If it ever gets to the point where I get to that, I promise I'll do that. Even if I'm 40. Quit your work and join my emo band. You have an emo band, Kat? You didn't tell me? I didn't get an invite right off the bat. Sakura's new hobby, collecting Barbie dolls. It's like, why would you collect Barbie dolls? My second hobby, now collecting guns. Hey, I need targets to shoot. Looks behind that collection of Barbies and Kens. Oh, by the way, you're getting another game from me later. Is it Dark Tide? I'm okay. I'm not dead. That's good to hear. Meep meep. Emo band called Black Lock or some shit. It doesn't exist yet, but it will be if you join me. Cat's like, join me, and together we can rule the galaxy. All right. We can actually do that together, the gun stuff. That is something I want to do before I turn 35. I actually do want to start getting into firearms, which is hard to do in the area that I live in because I live in a super liberal area that hates the concept of guns even existing. Firearms, eh? I'll take that emoji as a yes. Remember, would you rather kiss Bowser on the lips or kidnap baby Rosalie? I say kiss Bowser on the lips because I can wash my lips after and lots of soap and water to clean the germs. I don't even know. You would have to. I would say kidnap baby Rosalina because I would attempt to kidnap her once and put as little effort into it as I can, and she would get away, and I'd be like, huh? Well, I tried, and then I wouldn't have to do either. I used to live by an HOA. Ooh. How is that? Dude, most of the things we do relating to this are illegal either way. Fuck it. You know what? You're right. Fuck it, we ball. I go out to the range with the boys, and that's technically illegal, but who cares? I sent pictures before. You also sent a video of the, what was it? I think it was you, at least. Of someone wearing the Dallas mask. It was like real life payday. All right. It's time. Remember how I told you guys that I had something stored underneath my bed? Well, last night... I got it. I unburied it and made space so it's right up towards the front. Unboxing stream. It's not quite an unboxing stream. It's just me essentially showing off my stuff. My stuff. That sounds weird. How much do you weigh? I'm 197 pounds. I'm only 187 right now. I need to start working out again. A whole ass suitcase. Painting? Miniatures? Nerd stuff? Well, this is gonna do nothing. Hold on a second. So remember how I said that these are all primed and ready to paint? I forgot my brother, the person who bought pretty much all of these for me, was so desperate for me to play Warhammer 40k that he painted them. Yeah. Yeah. Although I do have to, Lord Almighty, look at all of that. To be fair, this is probably, if you ever look at people's Warhammer 40k collections, this is probably on the smaller side. Something I plan on rectifying. I already bought paintbrushes because I don't have any good paintbrushes. And while I was at it, I bought some Storm Boys. AK, for people who don't know what Storm Boys are essentially orcs with rockets strapped to their backs, which either act as A, jetpacks, or B, missiles. Yeah, let me just show some of them off. One thing though, yeah, no, the lighting doesn't do it well. Okay, here we go. Here's some good lighting. Kind of. I'm probably going to recolor these. Okay, wait, where's the question? Sorry. Lord Almighty, look at all that. Man, where's the question? Hey, Sakrona, when will you do our stuff so I can relate to you? To answer your question, Kat, I will. I'm buying paintbrushes now. So now I'm just tomorrow after work, I'm going to drive up to this place called Over the Brick so that I can look at paints and buy paints so I can paint my stuff. Because I do have that war wagon, the war truck. All right, Bradley, have a good one. War wagon. It's a truck because not all paint brushes work for every paint. It's specifically brushes to paint 4 minifigures. I made sure to get the right kind. Go play games, nurse. Screw you, Sean. How dare you come in? I don't hear from you from ages. You text me out of the blue to say you're getting sick. And then you come in here and go, hey, nerds. Man, go drink lemon juice or something. Go take care of yourself. Textural paint? I don't know if it's called textural paint. It's literally, I'm going to be buying Games Workshop paint. I'm buying specific paint for the minifigures. I am making sure to do it right. I'm not just going to buy like your normal canvas paint. I promise. If I'm going to paint these, I'm going to paint these right. And when I'm done painting all the ones that I have that are not painted, I'm probably going to, I might come back and start painting these to be a specific color, which means I'll probably have to reprime these, but I'd like to paint these of one of my 3 favorite clients. It's either going to be the Goths, which is essentially black and white. Sorry, black and red. The Evil Sons, which are red, because they gotta go fast. Wait, you thought it'd be blue? No, red, because red means faster. Or the Bad Moons, which are yellow, because I like the yellow. But I'm more of a fan of the Evil Sons and the Goths. That's actually, I think that's the paint. My brother uses that paint for his own figures that he sells. I think that's actually the paint I'm going to be going for. Imagine Warhammer Co. sells their own paints. They do. Games Workshop. Games Workshop owns Warhammer 40k, and they do sell their own paints. Space Marine Yellow and all those funny names. Or Orc. Or, sorry, no. I think they have a paint that's literally just called Wog Flesh. You should do a Bob Ross paint stream. I can't. I'm not that artistically. I barely doubt I'll be able to do these quickly. I definitely would not be able to follow Bob Ross. I'm just gonna make a happy little tree. Meanwhile, I'm just like, I'm still doing the mountains, Bob! Hold on! You are very artistic. I'm not very artistic. Again, my brother, bless his... Okay, story time. My brother... Again, my brother painted these. My brother really... My brothers, but mostly the brother who lives with me, really wanted me to play Warhammer 40k. And I kind of felt guilty once I was pulling these out and realized they were all painted to see how much he put in. Because, you know, he did research. He bought me figurines. And then he went through the effort of painting them. Guess how many times I played Warhammer 40k with him? Take a wild stab in the dark. I'll give you the hint, though. It was more than 0. Like, I did actually play 0. No, it's more than 0. It is more than 0. Two. Anyone else? Anyone else want to guess? 3. And next we're gonna do some happy little skulls for the skull throne. And then maybe some blood for the blood god. Just a little trinkle of blood. So Pro Tem says consider as acrylic. Highly recommend to get acrylic brushes so it'll last longer. I got, what is it, synthetic brushes. Let me get the description out for them real quick. Like, I already bought the brushes. Where were they? Where was it? It was... Also, I'm gonna put this orc down so I'm not just pulling a random orc in my hand. I have to find where you went. Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Conrad Joe? There you go. God dang it. And I found out what kind it was earlier. I think it was like synthetic nylon, if I recall correctly. And for the love of all that is holy, if you're drying the brushes, please point the brushes downward so it wouldn't ruin the glue. I'll have to, Kat, you'll have to remind me of that. Bob Ross, we're gonna take Synchrona. Step one, we're gonna sort of screw this. Takes a shot of vodka. We're playing Mario Kart Deluxe. Screw this. I didn't need this kind of stress anyways, Bob. Hey, what's up, Colin? Well, yeah, going back to... Sorry, I got sidetracked. To answer y'all's question, I played Warhammer... Again, my brother lovingly picked out all these different things. Helped pick out the... I don't know if he bought any of them. He probably did. Some of these orcs. And then proceeded to paint them. And I played Warhammer 40k with them exactly one time. And that was 14 years ago. I'm a good younger brother. And please, for Pete's sakes, do not put paint water in the cup you use for drinking side by side. I will keep them on opposite ends on the table, Cat. I watched the video you sent me. What the fuck? Hey, Cat, you know that video I sent to you? The first video I sent you last night? I sent that to Colin. Do not poison yourself. I will not start drinking paint. Don't worry. Exactly one time, 14 years ago. Good memory. To be fair, I would think I was 16 at the time. No, I was 16 at the time. I really didn't have that much interest in playing Warhammer 40k. It was something that my brothers... I kind of got pressured into playing from my brothers because they really wanted me to play. I was like, well, I want to do stuff with my brothers. Now, though... Now it's gone from, now that I'm older and more mature, now it's like, now I just really want to play Warhammer 40k. Paint is good. It heals the mind. Clearly it does. Also, hello, Adora. How's it going? Drinks paint water. Wait, what? Insert Half-Life 2 death noise. Oh my gosh. But yeah, no, I really want to play. I almost wanted to put that song on repeat. It is such a good song. It's such a beat. It's a terrible message, but it's hilarious. If you take it as satire, it is hilarious. I'm out of vodka, so this will have to do. Takes a shot of paint water. Please, YouTube, do not come after me. My chat is going crazy. Do not drink paint water. Do not drink paint, please. Hey, Jane, how's it going? What if non-toxic? What if edible paint? They make edible Play-Doh. Why not edible paint? Actually, they do make edible paint. Don't they have edible paint so you can paint, like, foods for decoration? Can you at least smoke paint water? Can we use the paint water for my bond? There's also edible markers. Why do people have... Oh, that's what I'm thinking of, is the edible markers that you can literally draw and then eat. Remember edible bubbles? No, I don't remember edible bubbles. Technically, anything is edible for a certain period of time before it kills you. Ooh, you want to drink paint water? I want to drink paint water so bad. I don't know how to say this, but I think your chat wants to die. I think my chat might be very much a word I can't say without the YouTube overlords striking me with demonetization and a warning. Although I did say retarded earlier, so I don't think that one is nearly as bad as the other word. Sewer slider. He wants to. That's a good one. I want to commit sewer slider. And you said it again because I don't care. After hanging out with Iceberg Mike from the Thunder Pals and hearing him say it, and also Gary saying it, it's just like, you know what? I won't use it often, but I don't want to confine my language too much. If I'm still here, then YouTube is fine. Fair enough. You know what? Pursuki should be like the testing grounds. If he says something and YouTube doesn't strike him down, then it's free game. YouTube bots with the woke eyes. Doing fine. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Just chilling out with everyone. But yeah, it's good that you're using nylon. It holds acrylic paint better and holds a shape. I did read that earlier. I don't think I read it out loud, but I did read that earlier. So I'm glad that I made a good choice. Also, it's got a nice little section to actually hold the brush, like a little flat section, which makes it easier to hold. Just don't say things that'll have consequences. Speaking of which, I got some tweets to delete. Oh no. Honestly, I remember when I could say things without getting afraid of things. Like, I used to be able to confidently make fun of fictional women. Like, to this day, probably one of the things that I don't think I would ever say again, but was hilarious to me, was telling Peach in Mario Kart 64 to stay behind me and to make me a sandwich. Oh yeah, I totally lived life on the edge back when I was doing YouTube videos constantly. Now you make fun of real. I've upgraded from fake misogynist to real misogynist. Very American mindset. The freedom to say whatever we want. Sometimes you may make us look like psycho. I don't. Slowly but surely starting to care less and less. I won't say slurs, including the N-word. I definitely won't say the N-word, even though technically the Irish shared that word. But I won't say it. Because I really don't want to get canceled. I'm not PewDiePie. I don't have like one. I didn't at the time have the most subscribers in the world and could get away with anything without YouTube going, eh. We'll just pretend we didn't hear that. Sakura upgrade from his doll to the real women. Ew. But he still wishes he could touch a real woman. You know what I wish I could touch? Grass. I always warn my close folks that I'm following me back. They wonder why they complain about the things. And then wonder why they complain about the things I post. It's like, I gave you fair warning. You didn't heed my warnings. Like people actually heed warnings. That's why toddlers still get to play with Legos, and then people are surprised when their children are choking on Legos. It's like, how did my 3-year-old start choking on a Lego piece? Who could have foreseen this? I don't know. Maybe the box that says 6+. And later on, where it says choking hazard. Yeah, people don't read. Judging grass is enough. Eat dirt. Become the worm. Live like a worm. Become the worm. You said boobs. I did not say boobs. When did boobs come in the scenario? I said grass. Grass does not sound anything like boobs. There's a lovely park around the corner where you live. Go touch grass. Yeah, but that takes effort. That means I have to leave. Worm Odyssey. I still love you. I'd still love you even if you were a worm. I'd still love you too if you were a worm, cat. I'd give you your own little home in a jar and I'd keep you there. I'll make an entire sanctuary for you. Well, now I feel bad for the jar bit. I promise I won't feed you to the birds. I appreciate it. I'll just send you grass in a box. Does that work? If it lives long enough. Effort. Not the effort. Heavens. You can't have effort. I just want to sit back and complain about everything. And then wonder why my entire country suffers. I thought if we just complained that people would be okay with that. Why is not the country falling apart? Why do all the other countries think we're pussies? I don't know, maybe if we, had a president that could string a sentence together and didn't fall over every single time someone wasn't holding his arm, maybe that would have a little bit better image on us. I promise that I won't use you for bait for the fish or for the fishes. I appreciate that. Thank you. So what are we doing? Just talking. Politics is a Chinese dominion machine. Ah. I should do this more often. You guys are fun chilling out with. It's nice to be able to just focus on you guys and not have to play a game in the process. Which is better game? Which of these games do you guys think is better? I had to make the sentence legible for myself. Roblox or Fortnite? Fortnite. I don't play either and don't really tend to play either of them, but I'd say Fortnite is better. Because you guys are all I can talk to besides my brother this entire weekend. That is true. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Kat, that you've got that sore throat. I wish I could take away the pain. Maybe you caught what my brother in the other room has. Hey, Taz Rock, how's it going? You guys are all I talk to. The brother is here. The brother has cometh. Yeah, you missed it. I unburied. Taz Rock, I unburied my orcs. And I'm thinking of repainting them. I'm first painting the models that I haven't painted yet. And then after that, depending on how I feel. Like, I feel bad because my brother, Yuxin, going by his online name, Yuxin, did paint a majority of these. And I hate to redo them. But I would like to paint them with a certain scheme of one of the clans. These feel more like just generic paint jobs, which is fine. It got the job done, so it wasn't just looking at a gray model or just like, what I really hate is when people just spray paint the entire thing one solid color. Like, it's an orc, therefore I shall spray paint it green. I hate it when people do that. It looks like those cheap plastic pieces that you get from like a board game, like an actual board game, like Risk. But still, I'm thinking of recoloring these, giving it more details with the green skin, and then actually painting it a certain clan color. I'm really torn between the Goths, black and red, and the Evil Sons, just like red everything. But then again, I really like the yellow for the bad moons. They're really so good. I mean, some of these, not these. Here, let me pull out another one. I mean, technically, no, that's that one. This is one that I did for the gluing. I glued the pieces because there was like a skull that you're supposed to put onto one of the vehicles, and I put it for his head. His face got kind of extra toasty. Anyways, let me find a good example. It's not the, what is it? Tails. What's the clan that is so into luck and then stealing stuff and selling it to everyone? Like, it's not the blood axes. Those are like the commando ones. What's the other one? Not the baits. It's not the snake bites. It's what's the blue guys? The blue guys. No, the bad moons. Those are the yellow ones. Does anyone have the game? Does anyone have the game on any device? Oh, Risk? No. Somewhere buried, somewhere deep, probably in there, in my closet, I think I got the dwarves. They're the ones I never remember. It's because it's such a weird thing. That's just, we paint ourselves blue to be lucky, and then we steal other orcs' equipment, repaint it, and reconfigure it, and then sell it back to you. Yeah, no, the freebooters is essentially the, yeah, you got kicked out of your own clan, join me, become a pirate. It's literally just the pirate clan. Technically, there's only 6. But when you get kicked out of one of your clans, it's, okay, well, now you're a freebooter. Congratulations, you now have a pirate. You are now a pirate. Our ability. Death Skulls. That's the one. Yeah, so it's the Death Skulls. Again, the Death Skulls are kind of like, to me, the most forgettable. The Blood Axes, because they're like commando. They're literally the only, they're like, you know, ones that do all the things that orcs usually don't do. So they're like actually sneak up on people and use tactics. And they still want to get a proper fight. They just want a proper fight where it's definitely more their advantage. Which is the complete polar opposite of the Goths, which is just run head first into the enemy. They can't kill all of us, and as soon as we get in, you'll all die. My parents are out of town for the rest of the weekend. My dog can't understand shit unless it's food related. You know what? That's fair, cat. Sorry, I had to finish my thought, but I got there. No, it's a portal to another world. You're right. It's to the land of Narnia. Actually, it's the land of Warhammer 40k. It leads to Armageddon. There's a reason why I don't go in there. That's Blood Axes, and they paint themselves purple to be sneaky. They paint themselves in camouflage, but they add purple to their... They add themselves, give themselves purple, like, usually like a purple bandana. For people who don't get the joke, purple means sneaky to the orcs. And I know it doesn't make sense because purple isn't camouflage. Tell me this, have you ever seen a purple orc before? That's because they probably were stuck up behind you and you didn't realize it. You're adorable when you're doing that. Oh, stop it, you're gonna make me blush. But yeah, no, there's, for people who are wondering, you've got, again, we just described essentially the thieves, which are what is it? The Death Skulls. Because again, they paint themselves blue, which makes them lucky, because blue means lucky. But they'll actually steal other orc stuff, or just try to get ahead of everyone else to grab stuff so they can start selling it to other people. Selling it to other orcs. Then you got the Blood Axes, which are the commandos. You got the Snake Bites, which are probably the most boring to me. Actually, no. The Death Skulls are the most would probably be the most boring, because it's just like, they exist in my opinion. But the Snake Bites essentially like the second most boring, because essentially we're beast handlers. We like to live primitive. We do use some guns, but mostly we rely on our beasts. So essentially it's, think druid, or you know what, Abaria, it's like a ranger from D&D, the beast handler ranger. Cool, I guess. But then you start getting into the really cool ones, like the Blood Moons. Again, the Bad Moons literally are like the richest, which is funny to think about. The reason why they're the richest is because the currency for the orcs is teeth, or as they call it, teeth. Literally, and the teeth actually dissolve after they've popped out. And I don't know if their teeth grow back if they have better or bigger teeth, but the bad moons grow their teeth faster. So they're definitely the rich orcs. And so they essentially deck out all their stuff with lots of DACA, aka guns. Lots and lots of guns. Then you have the, where is it? The Evil Sons, which is essentially gotta go fast. They in fact have the most what are called speed freaks, aka all the ones that like to drive the cars and the planes and everything else. They are not the only people that have speed freaks, but they have definitely the biggest majority of them. And then you have the Goths, which is again, run headfirst into battle. Can you guys tell that I've been studying a lot about the orcs recently? Recently, I've been finding out about Gazgul Tharak. That's not how I pronounce his last name. But they're selling... I didn't realize they have a model of his. And if I had been paying models for longer, I would have bought it right away. Depending on how well I start paying the other stuff, I might just buy it and leave it as a project to the side once I start paying all my other models. Because it's almost 60 bucks. It's expensive for like 2 models, but still, I really want that model. It's big. It's just that there's a lot of parts to paint and it's very detailed, and I don't feel confident enough to do that yet. I want to start with the small orcs. That's why I bought the Storm Boys. I'm gonna start with the Storm Boys. Then I'll move to the Death Coptas and the Choppas. Not the Choppas. Choppas is literally the hacking tools that the orcs use. Usually an axe or a machete. I can't remember what the actual motorcycles are called. It's not the one with the cart attached to it, but it's just like a normal. It's essentially think White Scars. They're motorcycles, but for an orc. For anyone who knows what the White Scars are. Also read that Chimera Colors is one of the best brand for model paint, but it's expensive as hell. I'm painting small figurines. I don't know if I want that. You found Gazgul Tharaka for $60. That's pretty cheap. Amazon. That's where I got the Storm Boys too. Like I said, if I really start painting a lot of these, I'm probably gonna get it and then just set it off to the side and then work my way up and start painting some of the other vehicles. What I want to do is I want to build my orc army. So it's essentially I just tell people, okay, are you ready to play Mario Kart? And people are going to give me a weird look and then just bring out all my vehicles and be like, yes, I'm playing with all of these. RNG, take the wheel. Artifacts. I thought you were going to repaint the models. Like I said, I'm going to think about repainting them. I might leave them because I'm sentimental, but we'll see. I would like to paint some of the other stuff before I dedicate myself to painting all of these ones. Again, I feel bad because, you know, my brother spent a lot of time painting them. I just think now, if I want to spend a bunch of dedicated time, I could probably do better. He probably could have done better if he wanted to spend a dedicated time. He just wanted me to start playing the game. But here, hold on a second. Let me look at what a Carnifex is real quick. Do you remember how to dry brush? Nope. I will have to remember how to do that. I do have to show you guys. This is why I feel a little confident. And I might have to just get the picture, pull the pictures up. But I did, by myself, paint this. You know, that lighting doesn't do it justice. Hold on. Ah, because they're Tyranids, that's why. And for people who don't know, I don't do a lot with the Tyranid. I got one Tyranid. I got one Tyranid model. I have to show you guys the Tyranid model. Hold on. I'll show it to you guys in just a second. Let me see if I can find my pictures. iPhone pictures. Was it a cloud picture? Hey David, how's it going? How you doing? Okay. I literally have to go to Apple. Cool. I said Chimera Colors is like, oh, that's a lot of money for paint. Carfax armor really tanks. They are like a huge siege creatures, while the tank is like a. Ah, okay. Probably ask your brother about it. And that's true. Well, no, the thing is, since they've been in this case and have been completely protected, the paints actually aren't faded. They look as I remember them back in the day. I'm a little sick, but I was okay, I guess. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. It's highly pigmented, so it's very expensive. That explains a lot. By the way, for people who are wondering, I'm currently signing into something so I can find a thing. And now I have to look at it. There's so much stuff. Hold on. All this just to show that I could kind of paint. Traditional paint is for 40K is, but people rarely use it now because it's like $5 a pot. Yeah, it's expensive and I don't like it. He'd be signing on to his. Yeah, totally looking at Pornhub while I'm on YouTube so you guys can hear the boom. I mean, what? I don't know what the sound effect is. I don't know what you're talking about. Must find pictures. Ah, there they are. No, and no, I will extract for free. Thank you. Again, I don't know why I'm doing this for 2 pictures. All around me are familiar faces. Where the hell is this picture? I extracted them, but they're not in the folder I sent them. This is stupid as hell. Oh, because I'm stupid and hit add. I think I probably hit add instead of, extract. No, it is still there. Yes to all. Okay. Oh. No. Like the lyrics though. Good night. Thank you. Thank you. I try my best. These we can get rid of. There we go. There. I finally did it. Okay. Dear Lord. Huh. I did that. Cool. Not bad for someone who doesn't do a lot of artwork. This is like the first real thing I painted in over a decade. My camera doesn't do it a lot of justice, but I'm pretty proud of that. I'm pretty dang proud of that. Yeah, the pictures really don't do it justice. It looks really good in real life. Just trust me. It looks I don't know why I'm showing you guys. I guess it does look a little better. I have no art skills. I mean, I can't draw well, but I can at least paint. Reminds me of when I used to paint on plaster. Huh? It does look good. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Like I said, I was very proud of it. I was very like it's one of the few times I painted a figure and I was like, wow, that actually turned out good. It's the only time I've ever painted a figure. I'm like, wow, that actually turned out good. I am excited to paint some orcs though. Imagine Doomslayer in 40K. Funny you mentioned that. There's going to be a video that I will be partaking in with Tales of Asheraka. I'll be joining Zekthar and Yuxin talking about video game characters that could how well they could survive. There already is. I know there's already a video that talks about it. No spoilers, but in my personal opinion, he goes pretty far in the Warhammer 40K universe. He kills Satan. Did you seal the figure? What do you mean, did I seal the figure? Did I apply something afterwards? I don't remember if I did or not. Like I said, I probably did, but I can't remember if I did or not. I think my buddy who I was painting with at the time was like, you should probably apply this afterwards. That sounds familiar. Death Battle is talking about Titus from War Before Gamer Mastery from Halo. Ooh, I want to say Titus. I'd say Titus. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the Chief. The Chief is a badass. Literally, put him up against most other characters out there in fiction that are around that are similar to him. He probably comes out on top. Not only is he going against an ultramarine, he'd be going against an ultramarine who's over 200 years, got over 200 years of experience. Well, maybe not 200 years of experience, but definitely a ton of experience. Find all different kinds of enemies, plus all the different augmentations. Plus, he's essentially a walking tank. I give it to Titus. Like, I'm sorry. I love the Chief. I'm giving it to Titus. Colorless nail polish works well for seal and colors. Maybe I'll use that. Maybe I'll dust it off and do it just to be safe. Can you imagine Sheaf in 40K too? I don't know if I could or not. I mean, against quite a few of the foes, I think he'd do pretty good. But once you start getting into like the different Space Marines, I don't think he starts stacking up quite as much. I'm very sleepy, but I might sleep to stream. Well, I'm probably going to be ending my stream pretty soon. Like I said, this was meant to be just kind of a chill stream, just kind of hanging out. But again, when I say I'm going to end my stream, we're not actually going to end the stream yet. We're just going to pass it along to someone else. He would fit with the Imperial Guard. No, stop! No, cat! Get back here! Stop! Come back! Bites you. Don't bite me. That's rude. Bites you twice. He would fit with the Imperial Guard. He would be like the upper echelon of the Imperial Guard. But I don't think he beats even a normal Space Marine. Those guys are hardcore. He might be one of them from the 2nd or 11th Legion. People who know the lore behind will are like shaking your heads. We are right now. We're the 2nd Legion. You cannot contain me. You're right. A curiosity. Yep, no, that's the wrong one. I just realized the music ended. How long ago did it end? Oh, so thank you guys for 7 likes. Can we bump it up all the way to 10 before the streams end? That would be cool. Oh, yeah, Tyus has that DB in the bag. Is it actually going to be a death battle? I haven't played for a bit. Played what for a bit? Oh, for people who don't get it, I think if I recall correctly, it's the 2nd and 11th Legions of the Space Marines that were lost, and we have no idea what ever happened to them. We don't even know who or what their Primarchs are, because supposedly there's 20 Primarchs, but there's actually 11. But technically there's 21, because even before all 20 of the Primarchs, that really the 18 Primarchs came to be, there was like a prototype Primarch that just decided to kill everything. By the way, I'm miffed about you. Why are you miffed about me? I'm so confused. But yeah, no, there's literally a prototype, essentially a prototype of the Primarchs, and it just killed everything. And they're like, nope, we're gonna lock you up. And then there's like this great big enemy. I can't even remember what the enemy was, but there's like this great big enemy that showed up. And they're like, okay, well, we're gonna send you back out there, take care of it. And then it did. And then it was like, cool. What about killing everyone again? Nope, back in the cage with you. Oh. Let's ramble. You got me rambling about art. Hey, it's okay to ramble, cat. This entire stream has been me rambling about random stuff. It's okay to ramble. That's what this stream is all about, is rambling. I don't know why I'm doing these weird hand gestures. There, no. The theater kid. I wish I went to theater. Maybe then I'd be a little more entertaining. At least I'm not the shouting kind of YouTuber. You're welcome. By the way, I've been meaning to ask. What? What the fuck is with the head behind? Oh, that. Oh, it's a mannequin head. Yeah, and then if I get angry, I can just do this. Screw you, Spalding. Anyways. What other nefarious reason, Cat, would that be? I'm not fucking the mannequin head. Wouldn't you like to know? And then the Pornhub. Sakura starts talking about the mannequin head. Chat, Pornhub theme. I mean, totally different website that's not YouTube. That totally won't get me canceled for talking about. Mix his way has a ball of lotion. See, that's just... Man, the comedy writes itself. I wish I thought it. Man, this is what I'm talking about. The comedy writes itself. I have the jokes right here, and everyone else makes the jokes faster than I do. How does he know it? Because I used to be a deprived young man who, you know, surfed the internet for nefarious reasons. I now no longer do that. I have kicked that habit. Unfortunately, the jingle sticks in your head. You're a champion sex utilizing the goddess to defend his virginity. Remember, virginity rules, stay pure. The CEO of sex. I literally became a Zoro from One Piece. Literally to fend off everyone. Literally to protect everyone else's virginity. Wield 2 katanas in one hand and one in the mouth. Speaking of sex, oh no. What fresh hell have I just decided to... I got guard phone thing to send. Okay, that will be interesting to see. All right, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's hot as hell. I got work in the morning. Tomorrow I did have something I had planned. Don't go. Don't leave. Stay. Why am I... Okay, I'll stay a little bit longer. You know what? Why not? We'll go to the top of the half hour. Is the Sonic Mario... No. No. No, we don't talk about that kind of stuff here. Suki, what the hell did I just look at? He's being a good YouTuber. Am I though? Am I really? Man's is easy to manipulate. Suffering. He's being a good YouTuber, suffering for us. The second one, the one you just sent. This was the first one. I just realized with the first... I just saw the first one too. Oh my gosh. Gartic Phone with friends. That's a game I want to play again. It's Gartic Phone. Cat, you literally just said what I was thinking. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, by the way. I might do more I'll probably do Mario Kart. Let's be honest. It's probably going to be Mario Kart. This is me we're talking about. It's probably gonna be Mario Kart. I would stream Space Marine 2, but my PC can't handle it. I'm so angry about that. I want to have an excuse to stream it so that I can actually show you guys my enjoyment. It gives me more of a reason to actually play the game instead of having to find time for it. Holy shit, a brain cell. The brain cell, Cat. They merged. We should play on Discord for a stream. If you're still wondering what to play tomorrow, you got ideas, Cat? I don't think I've ever played Gartic Phone with any of my friends. You should! Then again, I don't have the number one thing I need to play Gartic Phone friends. I heard it here, Mr. Coconut is a lonely bastard. He doesn't even consider us friends. Maybe that's what... You know, that's interesting. Hold on a second. That's interesting, Mr. Coconut. Why don't you feel you have friends? When was the last time you invited me to play with y'all? That's a good point. No, that's fair. But that doesn't mean we're not friends. It's just I'm terrible at inviting people to do stuff. I suck at inviting people to do stuff, Mr. Coconut. That's not... Same. See? It's hard, especially other streamers and whatnot. I suck at that. I suck at going, hey, person who I almost never converse with outside of collabs. Want to chill? Like you say, it sounds easy. I just suck at it. I would invite you, but you tend to do things with TVCT, so my timing sucks a lot. Oh, well, you know, he's going to have a lot of free time now from that. For people who don't... I'm assuming... Well, he made it public, so I'm going to assume that's okay, but Mr. Coconut is no longer part of TVCT. Not on bad terms. In other words, we don't need to start shunning Pixel at Twisted. Well, we can always shun Twisted. It's Twisted. But don't start shunning... Well, we could also do it with Tom, because Tom's also a sweaty tryhard. But we don't need to bother Pixel about it. No. Apparently, it's just that, you know, finding time to do stuff and, you know, being stressed out. Again, as a person who used to edit a lot of videos and a person who at the beginning of the year said he was going to post 100 videos, and that fell by the wayside real quick. It's hard coming up with a bunch of time to make videos, especially having to wake up early to make videos. And it just starts becoming very tiring. You start burning out. So it's 100% understandable, especially if you want to focus on your own stuff. That's part of the reason why, that's one of the reasons why the second channel that I was thinking of making with a buddy of mine hasn't taken off and might never take off, is because that means I'd have to spend time working on my own stuff, plus that channel, because I don't make enough money to hire an editor. So... no, it's 100% understandable. But yeah, maybe we could get friends to play Gartic Phone. That would be neat. Being dead horse, maybe. I'm not being a dead horse. What are you talking about? I'm gonna have to open a window after this. It is hot in my room. Dear Lord, why didn't I start with that? I'm just wearing these glasses. Maybe I should just have to put them away. Also, I just need to leave the glasses out. To be honest, you're the last person I thought who was going to comment on the video. It meant the world that you did. Well, when I see a video from your channel and it says the reason I'm leaving TPCT, which is, you know, your name's part of the channel, it's like, okay, I gotta check out what's going on. Hold on. Especially since it has to do with my friends. So the main reason why I was watching is like, please don't tell me I've got friends who are like, you know, hating each other now. And so when I heard that it wasn't, because I'm like, oh, thank goodness. Oh, okay, people don't hate each other. It's not a stupid internet thing. Okay, thank goodness. But no, yeah, then I listened to more of it. It's like, no, this is a whole bunch of understandable. And I want to give, you know, just let you know it's understandable. I get you. I look up to you. Well, I appreciate that. And I like to... I'm glad... that means a lot to me to hear that. So thank you. And, you know, I meant what I said. You know, I understand the frustrations of, you know, burnout. And you want to focus on your own stuff. It's hard to do that and have to work on another side channel. It sucks. I get it. Just redid a render. You don't want that happening again after the last time. Yeah, no, losing... I don't want to deal with... yeah, dealing with burnout sucks. Oh, so you redid a render. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I didn't process that. What was the render? But yeah, no, Mr. Coconut, Totally understandable. I'm just glad that you guys didn't like fall apart. I don't play with people who only collide with me. Motherfucker, I'm in your chats almost all the time. But yeah, see, here's the difference. You're a mod. You're legally obligated to be here. I'm joking, by the way. Thank you for the support. No, of course, man. Consider it the payment for the thumbnails. My debt has been paid. Fare thee well. You're one of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. What's up, nerds? Sup, nerd? Can we get a shot for Schneidog, please? How is Mr. Schneidog doing today? If you guys haven't done so right, go check out the awesome Schneidog. Does a lot of world record attempts, does a lot of Mario Party stuff. Also does a lot of Legend Zelda stuff. My favorite game franchise, the Legend of Zelda. Link is my favorite character. I might have been a joke cat, but I've never felt so appreciated. Legend of Zelda. I DM'd the render. I will check the render. That's sick as hell, actually. Hold on. No, Rasuka, that's actually sick as hell. Holy shit. That's cool. Is that the Forerunner pistol? Whatever it's called. I didn't play a lot of Halo 4. Dude, Mr. Coconut, I know I'm not the most friendly person, but you're always welcome here. Halo. I'm doing quite alright. Hope everyone here is doing fantabulous. Doing fan-friggin-tastic, sir. Actually, I'm doing pretty good. This has been a really fun stream. I'm having a blast. I only wish it was not Friday so that I could stay up longer and do this. But now that you're here, I might have to extend it another until, you know, 8:40. If you ever do a Halo stream or something, I'm here. That would be pretty cool. I'd be down to do that. I need to get... I think Gary also wanted to do something Halo related, so it'd be nice to kind of swap between the two, like do the campaign and swap between two of my friends. Wait, can the campaign can't be done with multiple... How many people could do the campaign in, like, say, Master Chief Collection? Speaking of Halo, have you guys heard of Cody Miller? That name sounds familiar. 4? Oh, hey! I wouldn't have to pick between friends. I could just do both of you guys. That sentence didn't come out right. I could just play with both of you guys. Oh, in the context, that sounds weird. I could play Halo with both of you guys. Nailed it, first try. The guy who cheated his Halo 4 speedrun. Threesome, let's go! I don't think that worked ever well with Cat. Chris Hansen has the Catch a Predator, but Chris is hangry. I can share. Cat, most of the time you're like, no sharing. Mind. Oh gosh, I just realized I had a page open on a tab and my mom walked in. Why do you have... Why? Ugh. No way, I can explain. Sorry, my phone went dead. What I missed. It's not what it looked like. Good thing you're secure stream because also it will serve as your emergency tab. Dude, I want to look at the logo. I just wanted to look at the logo. I swear. That's all I used it for. That's what they all say until that little jingle goes off and they're like, well, maybe I can watch. See, now I'm curious. Yeah, I can do renders if we ever get and do it with Gary. Shoot me an idea and shit. Gotcha. That's okay. You're a young man. There's no need to be down. I said young man. Pick yourself off the ground. Bro, who watched for the plot? It's like Doom, the original Doom. It's like John Carmack said. You know, you add a plot to a certain game. The plot's it's like the plot for Doom is like the plot for a porn video. It's meant to be there, but it's not the central focus. Downloading a collection is a great example of watching for the plot. Mr. Crow, I'm going to kick you. Why? Screw you guys. Mr. Coconut Gay. Anyways, it's really not that hard. Hey, how can you tell a blind man at a nude beach? It's not that hard. It's collection of vintage homosexual erotica with genuine storytelling. It's, you know, Mr. Gay. I watch it for the plot. I gotta make sure the delivery man gets tipped. Oh, he's getting tipped, all right. I do know Samoa Joe. Mr. Kirkland, he does get tipped. Just the tip. He's gonna be in the module. Wait, Samoa. Okay. If I recall correctly. Okay, yeah, no, it is the wrestler. He's gonna be. Ooh. Oh, because it takes place in Hawaii. Which is funny because he's from California. Oh my gosh, what has happened? You guys put my brain in the. You guys are my dopamine. Again, like Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. I might get it, but first I have to beat Yakuza 0. I'm not allowed to buy any more Yakuza games until I beat this one. But I might get it. Unfortunately, it also might spoil a lot of the other games, but I might still get it. Wouldn't recommend getting the Majima game since it takes place 6 months after Yakuza 8. I hope YouTube doesn't demonetize this stream. It'll be fine. We didn't show anything from Pornhub, and we didn't play any audio in the background. It's fine. We'll be safe. Doesn't have Xbox Game Pass. I could get almost all the Yakuza games. Lucky. Then again, I'm really not that jealous because that requires Xbox Game Pass, which required me to unbury my Xbox, which I'm not doing. Yakuza Hawaii Edition, just $10 more. Woo! You should play the games. You should, Mr. Coconut. If Zero is any good indication, it's a good game franchise. It took Cat a lot of convincing to get me to start doing it. And when I started playing it, how many hours did I put into it? Honestly, I'm bringing up my Steam. Come to me, Steam. Come to me. I don't want to patch things right now. I just want to see. I put almost 80. I put 78.9 hours. So 79 hours into this game. Most of that is side quest stuff. That's how good the game is. I had to find time to do that. Speaking of gay naked people, anybody seen the Netflix series Twilight of the Gods? I've never. No, I've never. I have over 500 hours in War Thunder. That's a lot of hours. I don't think I have any. The only game, two games I can think of I have that much time are, sadly enough, Smash Brothers and Mario Kart. And maybe Sonic Adventure 2. And maybe F-Zero GX. Those are like the only games I can think of. It's new. Actually, that sounds familiar. Hold on a second. Let's look it up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look this up. Yeah, this is all the stuff I was looking up earlier. Just ignore that. Twilight of the Gods. I recognize none of the voice actors, but just in case anything shows up. I have a disappointment for the 29th of October. Fun. What you getting an appointment for? 25th. That's a lot of hours. I don't have nearly that many hours in anything I've ever done. No other game still has been my record for Animal Crossing. And it never will, cat. I love how I typed in 3 and the first thing that came up was 343 Industries. It knew it hears. My Google hears everything. The microphone connects to everything Google wants to hear. Oh, it just brings up my YouTube page. Perfect. Subscribe for more feature content and thrilling searches. Okay, let me grab my headphones real quick and pause the music. I had my headphones on the entire time. Cool deal. And I just turned them off. Like and sub now. Going full Marvel girl boss. Oh, that sounds terrible. So it's like the Marvels. Didn't that movie bomb horrifically in theaters? Or She-Hulk. And that one I did know bombed horribly.
Thor butchered my family like cattle. Loki, help me kill him.
It's well you acquire a taste for blood. Gather fighters.
Seek those with hell in their heart.
It's revenge I need. If I'm to succeed, I need you with me. I'll piss and...
From the trailer, at least, it looks like it'd be interesting. Then again, trailers can always be deceiving. It's on Netflix. It is indeed on Netflix. Oh, hopefully it won't get canceled like there are other animated shows. I mean, if it's good, that's the dependent part. But if it's like, again, like we were just talking about, I watched the first 3 episodes last night. Oh, you're only 3? Okay. You're only 3 episodes in. Hopefully it gets, if it's good enough to hold your attention for that long, hopefully it keeps getting better. Animation is fantastic. Yeah, but just because the animation is fantastic doesn't mean that the rest of it's going to be, you know, fantastic. You can have the prettiest animation in the world. You can have the prettiest animation in the world, but a terrible story and characters that just don't grab your attention, that it just falls apart. Sword Art Online. The same with how Hulu does it with their animated shows. I actually don't think I've ever seen a lot of Hulu shows. It's a story of lacking, and there's lots of naked people. Well, it's Netflix, so this makes sense. Netflix can't, you know, dazzle you with a great story. They'll throw a lot of nudity at you instead. Oh, sorry. You guys didn't need to hear that. I'm just getting something ready. All right. I mean, it's Netflix, the same streaming service that hosted that one questionable French movie. Which questionable French movie? You know how little that narrows it down, Cat? I'll DM to you. DM it to you. All right, all right, all right. Oh, I need to get sleep. I'm going to sleep immediately after this. Correction, I'm probably gonna have a popsicle or something to soothe my throat, and then immediately go to sleep. That's the thing. You guys have gone. It's been so exciting talking to you guys that all of my energy is gone. Oh, that one. Right. I did a great job purging that movie from my brain. I forgot it existed until literally just now. Yeah, I was about to say it's Sneeko's favorite movie. I couldn't remember the guy's name, but yeah, Sneeko. No, it's not a bad movie. It's a pretty bad movie. And for people who are wondering, what am I talking about? You don't even know. Anyone who knows Sneeko and knows some of the controversy behind that guy, you'll know already, and you wish you hadn't. Oh yeah, no, definitely his hard drive should be checked. All right. Sadly, it is now time to raid. I mean, raid time, good. Me having to end my stream, not good. But I will be back tomorrow and hopefully playing some Gardic Phone. But I've already got a raid target. We're going to be going to raid Light Gazer. Okay, I need sleep. I need to sleep. I'll message you before I go to sleep. I'll spend some time with you, Cat. But I need to get ready for bed. So we're going to go raid Light Gazer. Remember, 1 hashtag per person. Stick around for about 5 to 10 minutes. Helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys, make sure to like his stream. If you guys enjoy his content, subscribe. If you haven't done so already, like and subscribe. Here. Now. That's not a request. That's a command. But yes, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will be back tomorrow. I can't wait to spend more time with you guys. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you over at the redirect to Light Gazer's stream. And I love all your faces. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Stay safe, stay awesome, and as always, until next time, rock on!